That's the face of a man who's going to punch you in the cock.
It is.
While you're asleep. Welcome to Game Sandwich, podcast episode 3.
Is it really an episode 3?
It is,
That
because
just goes
I
to
deleted
prove
all the stuff.
how lame Sam is.
Oh, fuck
Time
off.
flies when you're having fun or not having much fun at all.
Hang on, no.
Chris.
This is just we keep doing this episode, and Dwight keeps deleting it because Dwight hates
I
us.
deleted the last one because it was fucking terrible. I'm not going to upload
Dwight
it.
hates us.
Then I do
No,
it,
for the whole episode, you were eating crisps.
They were good crisps.
and then I do an audio test, and then Sam shifts his position closer to the microphone.
What,
So-
when? What, like just there?
So it's not like I adjust all the levels for your distance from the microphone and then fucking just run around in circles.
Just because you got this new Christmas present of a microphone instead
Right.
of your shitty
What was
phone.
that?
Anyway, to get on with the podcast, I want to ask you a question.
Go on.
Well, first. My name is Dwight Pritchett.
My name is Connor Lynham.
Sam Horsburgh.
And I'm Simon.
Shaken, not stirred.
Right, Simon, I
Yes.
want to ask you a question.
Sure, go for it.
Would you rather have a dog that has the voice of Stephen Fry but complains bitterly about everything you do? So it says, this food you're giving me is terrible, I'm not enjoying this at all. Or would you rather have a goldfish that has the voice of Christopher Walken but it aggressively flirts with you every time it sees you? As in, like, it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
So
to-
like,
Or-
wow, put your dick in the bowl. Put your dick in the bowl. Just come over here. I'll cut you.
The third and final option is a cat that has the voice of Morgan Freeman, but it loudly, like just too loud for you to find it pleasant, loudly narrates everything it does. And it's one of those cats that's a bit of a dick, so it will just push vases off the table. Like, I'm going to push this vase off the table now.
The question about Christopher Walken. For the goldfish
The
to be able
walking
to...
fish.
Yeah. For the goldfish to be able to speak, it has to poke its head out of the water, correct?
No, it's magic.
No. By some crazed fluctuation in the space-time continuum, you can hear it, even though
See,
it's in a bottle.
The only thing I want...
Similar to
Klaus.
Klaus, yeah.
The only thing I want Christopher Walken doing is sculpting voodoo dolls of himself out of my shit so that he can cause himself pain.
Yeah, but this fish isn't doing that.
Wow.
Oh, I went there.
Wow. Wow.
I held this watch up my butt for 5 years.
I wore this watch up my ass for 2 years, and I want you to be up my ass for the next 4.
That was a bit Pulp Fiction right there.
I was.
Well, if you're not going to give an answer, we'll jump
I am
in.
Go
going to
on.
give him an answer. I haven't been given the opportunity to give an answer.
You've had plenty of opportunity. We'll
I
listen to
have
it.
not.
Talk.
You see, Morgan Freeman could tell me that I was dying of lung cancer tomorrow, and he'd do it in such a way that I'd feel glad that he told me, quite frankly. And so it's really a toss-up between Morgan Freeman and the first guy,
Stephen Fry.
Fry. Yeah, and I don't like dogs.
So you're going with...
Well, I do like dogs. We can't have them in the house because my girlfriend's horrifically allergic to
Yeah,
them.
but she's also
All right, so
allergic to cats.
so imagine the dog
No,
is
she's not.
so
Is
the
she
dog
not?
so the dog is hypoallergenic.
A hypoallergenic, is that like a pure and simple dog? You could just use it for
Shaved
deodorant.
dog.
Yeah, pretty much. It is possible to get animals that don't have any allergic properties for some reason. I don't know how you can do it, but
See,
I have
that's a
seen
tricky
it.
one
Crazy
because
mutant
it
powers.
is basically it's a
X-Men.
toss-up. I'm going to have to go
X-Dog.
for the cat.
Yeah,
I really
You
am.
go for the Freeman cat.
Yeah,
So-
human cat.
Go on, Dwight. What's
It's
yours?
a cat.
The cat. Why the cat?
Why the fuck not?
I'm.
What do you mean, why the
Freeman
fuck?
cat. I'm
Morgan
here.
Why the
Freeman
fuck not
in
any of
cat
the others?
form.
Hang on,
Go
hang
on.
on. Has the cat got a dark personality?
No, it's just a bit of a dick. So
No,
it's
but
kind
all
of like,
cats are a bit of a dick.
so it's like
No, I mean, if
so
you
so
had
so
a proper
so
dark
an
personality,
example.
it was all like, I
What?
was thinking of murdering you later.
I've got my claws and I'm going to stick them into your.
Yeah, no, it's not going to try and kill you. It's just going to annoy the shit out of you. It's going to knock
Like-
your drink off the
Like
table.
in the middle
it's
of,
gonna...
for example, in the middle of the night, you get woken up by a voice going, "I'm pooping in your shoe now, and you can't do anything about it."
No disrespect to Stephen Fry, but I would have the Stephen Fry dog just so I can hear Stephen Fry complain about everything. I'll take him to particular situations and just listen to him complain about what the fuck's going on there.
What, like a house fire?
Yeah.
Well, that fire's not bad and warm. I mean, I don't know.
Back in my day, house fires were a lot larger than this.
You see, I would go walk and fish.
Yeah,
Definitely walk and fish.
Walk and
One, Christopher Walken's voice amuses me no end. But apart from that, the other two can follow you about and keep annoying you when you're sick of their shit. Walkenfish is stuck in one place because he's in a bowl.
Yeah, but you say
Also, he doesn't know you're there if you just throw a blanket over his fucking fish
You
tank.
could do that with a cat or the fucking dog.
What? No, you can't.
What,
You
throw a
try to
blanket over a cat?
over
Blanket and a laggy band. You wouldn't fucking know shit, would he?
Man,
This is
cats
getting-
do not like that.
This is getting some deep animal abuse shit.
I think we
like
might
that.
have to put in a little addendum that we do
Right.
not endorse the violence against animals in
We
any
don't.
way.
We don't.
No
we
animals
don't,
were harmed in the making
We
of this
don't
podcast.
endorse bagging up cats.
Two things, right? First thing, Walkenfish, too much like American Dad.
Well, that's not
Well,
bad.
so you're saying that a talking dog isn't too much like Family Guy,
Yeah,
or a talking cat isn't too much like Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
which I never watched. I'm in the Garfield mode, but it's too much lasagna.
Yeah.
So
Why didn't you watch Teenage the Sabrina Witch?
because that would send my soul to eternal damnation.
Yeah,
That's a
but
good point.
Anyway,
We are all
Anyway,
going to.
my second point, right? If Freeman Cat was too annoying, you just get a bit of gaffer tape and put it in a big strip along its back.
I don't seem to be able to walk as quickly as I normally can.
So,
Father, why have you done this to me?
also, I seem to be going to the side.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Day 47 of my torture. I am stuck with the humans who are interminably stupid. I left them food yesterday. I even stunned it so they could kill it, and all they did was let it go.
And to that day, I don't know why the mouse Andy Dufresne crawled through 500 yards of effluent pipe.
so on the topic of gaming,
No,
Okay,
we
yeah.
don't do that anymore. This isn't game sandwich. This is silly voices sandwich.
so
Silly sandwich.
what have you been playing this month?
I am back on the Warcrack. I've been playing the new release of Warlords of Draenor. It's ruining my life and aging me horribly.
Do we need to stage an intervention?
I don't think we do. I think it's... Oh, see, it even says it on the thing. But I have also been playing... what else have I been playing? I've been playing State of Decay, which is a really interesting kind of zombie survival sim, which has permadeath. It's really, really interesting. I've not got far in it so while I've been playing it, but I'm really enjoying what I've seen so far. In terms of online games, like Flash games, I've been playing Sushi Catapult 2, or Sushi Catapult, I can never remember
Sounds
what it's actually
classy.
called, which is a sequel to the hit game Sushi Cat, which was really enjoyable. I was a long-time player of the original, and
Oh,
look,
at
an
that.
advert for World of Warcraft on the Sushi Cat website. Fantastic.
It comes full circle.
But no, I've been playing Sushi Catapult, which essentially entails a seemingly mutant cat being thrown across Japan
Hello.
in order to
wish to tell you
eat
so
as much
many
sushi as possible so he can reach the moon.
As all cats want.
As all cats frequently want to.
Too many adverts.
No, this is just the intro. So
That's the equivalent of a splash screen.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll punch that splash screen.
So it's developed by J Armstrong Games with art by
Some
is it
guy.
Flimp, I believe. But yes, this is Sushi Catapult, which I've been playing. It's very enjoyable. Essentially, it's similar to most other Catapult games. You get a bounce. There's a bounce mechanic, so you can click once and it will smash you back down into the ground to keep you going. You have to avoid things like spiders' webs, swimming pools, and environmental hazards, and try and pick up as much sushi as you can. However, Dwight has just failed miserably
Dead to me.
at collecting 75 sushi. He cannot eat 75 sushi. He is not a sushi cat.
I am
It's
not.
obviously
So
not Blue
that's
Monday.
yeah, exactly. So that's
Exactly.
a brief roundup of what I've been playing this month. That's just a couple of the things. Sam, what have you been playing this? No, never mind. You don't have a computer.
My computer is still broken.
What is the status of your computer? How
Uh,
broken is it?
Very.
Very.
Everything
Did
broke.
all the gerbils die?
All the gerbils died.
You ran out
I
of coal for
can't-
the furnace.
The
I
elastic
can't-
band snap.
Yeah,
Oh.
just
The springs,
all of it.
the springs lost its
All
spring.
of
The
it.
Spit and Hope both ran out.
Like, there's no more steam. It's just
Game over,
all,
we said.
it's all dead to me.
Well, you've been playing some console games.
I have been playing the odd
Some
console
old school
game.
console
Uh,
games.
Mm.
I
What
have,
you been
yes,
playing?
we got the fucking PS2 hooked back up.
And the Xbox.
And the Xbox, playing Time Splitters 2 again.
Back on
Love
Time
us
Splitters.
some Time Splitters 2. Shooting those fuckers in the face. Also,
Mexican Mission, man.
also, anybody who still plays Time Splitters 2, anyone out there that plays Time Splitters 2 and chooses the monkey as their character can fuck off and die in a house fire.
Well, see,
What's wrong with the monkey?
He's fucking shorter than everyone.
The
He's
mon- so the
my-
monkey is a
So are
sensible
you.
choice.
So are you.
So are you.
You're shorter than everybody.
Go on.
Fuck you, I'm
Fuck
the
off.
same height as you are. With the same height.
Right, they're now
Simon.
comparing
Look at
height,
this.
ladies and-
Look at this with the same
Roughly
height.
2 to 3 inches shorter than Simon.
Fuck off. I'm clearly...
Anyway, so you were playing Time Splitters and what were you playing on the Xbox?
That was Time Splitters on the Xbox.
Also, Mortal Kombat
Yeah, playing a bit of
with
that.
the co-op mode.
Which,
You didn't
which,
play Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, we've
it
got
was
Mortal
not.
Kombat
It was
now.
not.
Shaolin
Good,
Monks.
yeah, it was not a good Mortal Kombat. It was a bad Mortal Kombat.
That's because we've not played through any of it yet and unlocked any of
Yeah,
the
but
characters.
it wasn't the proper Mortal
seriously,
Kombat. Look,
the
the
sound-
proper
It was
Mortal
3D
Kombat.
Mortal
so
Kombat.
the sound effect of Motaro when he's doing something is just hilarious.
Yeah, it was not good Mortal Kombat.
That
with
crazy
that.
digitised Winnie of some evil centaur dude from hell.
Anyway, what else?
Motaro?
No, we-
Motaro.
Matara?
Motaro.
Matara.
There you go.
Totoro,
There,
Totoro.
that dude.
What the fuck is that?
Crazy centaur dude.
My dad was a centaur. Half man, half horse, half guitar.
Ba-da-bum.
No,
So,
I'm serious.
anyway,
Yeah, playing a bit of. Yeah, also playing a bit of War of the Monsters, which is great.
Oh, always a bonus.
We got hooked up the Dreamcast.
Yep.
Playing Power Stone. Power Stone is the finest game known to man.
Truly is. There are 3 rules. Actually, no, there are only 2 rules. Get the stones,
Be the monster.
be the monster. Not Power Stone 2, Power Stone the original.
'Cause the
Power
second
Stone
one-
2, while good, while with more environmental hazards and with more kind of active
Stuff.
environments.
It was just confusing. It's harder to get a good competitive game out of it.
Exactly. There's too much going on.
Yeah,
It's It suffers from Super Smash Brothers itis.
Yeah, indeed.
So, Super Smash Brothers Melee, perfect game. You know, really enjoyable, really good fun, really simple and clean.
Well, I never really got into the Smash Brothers series, but
Any of the later ones,
too much
just
shit going
too
on.
much stuff going on, man.
well, so,
Just to explain the
Short
rule
addendum.
of Be the Monster, it was because we were playing it around my 3-year-old nephew, who insisted that we be Final Valgus every time.
Who is essentially he's the
slug
final
monster.
boss. You get to play as the final boss, which is a rarity in games like this. And you can just really go to town on some
I'm going to look
fools.
for him. Go on.
Yeah, no, he's a big slug monster, and nobody actually likes playing him. He's a bit rubbish, actually.
But,
my
nephew
nephew insists everyone be him every time because I don't know what it is about him. He just loves that character. Anyway, Simon, you've been playing something more modern than
I'm
me,
going
I
to
take
type it out as you say.
It's quite dangerous, I hear, but also quite elite.
What?
Have
I
you
haven't
read?
got around to playing that yet.
Still,
No,
Yeah.
there's too much family crap going on over Christmas, so I haven't actually played.
Tis the season.
Elite
tis the
Dangerous,
season to
yeah.
get a game that you really, really want to play,
Especially
but not
when
be able to play.
No, right. My girlfriend was saying to me, "Oh, I used to play this game called Caesar. I absolutely loved it." And I said, "That's going to be on goodoldgames.com," and she couldn't find it because she spelled Caesar wrong. So I found it for her. And it was £3.89, and basically I've lost access to the computer.
And this is why you should never do nice things for anyone.
So she's just been madly playing that for the last 36, 72 hours now, which is nice. I mean, it's good that she's getting back into it, but that's meant I've not been playing Elite Dangerous. So I've continued playing MechWarrior Online, which
Nice.
Cool stuff.
I know I'm the only person who really digs that, which is fine. They've just
I
released.
would dig it if I was anywhere near a computer that could run it.
What, Dwight won't let you near his computer?
Yeah, no, we tried to run it on
Yeah,
Dwight's
it
and it
doesn't
just
work.
won't have it.
Well, I don't know what's wrong with your computer. My hardware's older than yours and it plays it fine.
You know, that's fine. It's just the new hardware has standards, and he won't let that kind of game on it. It's a
Seriously,
personal thing.
go- Seriously, go drown yourself in a bucket.
So you're not playing Elite. You've been playing MechWarrior.
And I've been doing some Steam stuff. So Steam's had a sale on for forever because
Steam always has sales.
So
Gaben loves the dough.
So I've picked up a few HD remakes,
Our sweet Lord Gaben.
which I'm about to start dicking around with. One of which is Age of Empires 3 HD.
Oh, see, Age of Empires 3 just annoyed me. Why guns? Like, cannons was bad enough in AoE 2. Bring back the woololo. Needs more woololo.
And Rise of
Is
Nations.
that the?
Woololo. You're blue now.
Oh, okay. Right, I get what's
Rise of
happening. It's the
Nations.
monk noise.
Rise of Nations HD.
Seriously, if you hire out a monk to your home, I hate you.
Seriously, Rise of Nations is a great
Woololo.
game.
It's all like castles. You build castles everywhere.
Imagine
Woololo.
is it, I know you've played Rise of Nations.
Yeah, I have. I
played
stopped
Rise of-
I've
playing.
not played Rise of Nations.
Right, I'm gonna have to tell a little story now. I stopped playing Rise of Nations after one match against my brother.
I wasn't muting the microphone there. You were just talking a bit loudly, so I
Yeah.
just turned the game back on.
Yeah, one match against my brother. We had a 10-hour match, which we decided was unwinnable. Both of us, after us going for a 3-hour break and setting everything on auto.
Anything,
Continue!
please.
Fuck you.
Obviously, there's no video to this other than what's on the screen, but clearly clam arms are involved here. And titty grabs. Anyway,
Anyway,
finish your fable.
Simon.
No,
Okay,
no, you don't
good.
get it
You
now.
interrupted
Good.
Simon. It was
Yeah.
No, you fuckers don't get it, Simon.
He was talking about Age of Empires
And
no,
Rise of Nations.
That's
Yeah,
right.
picked up Rise of Nations. Played that all the way through when it was first released. And absolutely great game. So you got a tech tree. Imagine playing. Well, I suppose it's a combination between Civ and Age of Empires, but the tech tree means that if you're quick enough, you could have guys with machine guns taking on guys on horseback in medieval armour and that kind of thing. So you get that whole thing of taking on backward societies and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. I also picked up a puzzle game called Hex Cells, which is basically Minesweeper with hex cells, which is all right. But
So you just looked up hex cells.
Yep.
it's basically one of those games that you play it for 2 hours, you complete it, and then you never play it again.
Okay.
So that's me at the moment. So yeah, still playing quite a lot of MechWarrior. They've just released the Clan Wars update, so you now get to play a half-hour match. You pick 4 mechs and you drop ship into a map, and then you take it through and you kick ass, and it's great. Good laugh.
Did that? So Connor just passed Dwight. No. I'm assuming it just had the monk noise from Age of Empires.
Woolaloo.
Yeah, it did.
Best noise.
Well, apart from Warcraft, which is Zug Zug.
Something you doing? Work.
Aye.
Really just
My gaming experiences.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, I was playing Eve. Eve Online.
Spreadsheet Sim 2000.
Yeah. Paper-based trading simulator.
You can, right, I went on to there's
With starships.
I
too
too
together.
can have a second job that I pay for.
I've been playing Democracy as
What's
well.
that?
I forgot to mention.
Dude, there's
that.
wet stuff here.
Yeah, it drips off from the.
It's just condensation.
Oh,
So there's
I thought I was
there's
making
a
the
geek
house moist.
website that sells geek books, but they've got and they're doing a $5 sale, packedpub.com, and they are doing an Eve strategy book for basically £3.60, and it's a little bit old now, but it's the quickest way to get as many ISK or the in-game currency as you can in like the shorter period of time as possible.
Well, short of Eve, which was fun. It was fun at the time. I mean, you can't really do shit in a 14-day trial other than get a few ships and get ready. But then you got to join the clan. You got to start putting in time and effort like a job, and it's just that I haven't got the space for that.
Well, you're not Korean.
No,
That's a good point.
no.
North or south? Can't get the internet time if north.
Yeah, that's
Topical!
Dropping a little bit more prop hunt on your asses.
Yeah.
Hiding as a sausage.
Oh, sausage foe.
Just all up in your. All up in your
Cinema sausage.
Beaten by a little girl.
Indeed. Democracy 3.
I've been playing
Oh.
that.
Democracy
Same.
3.
Yeah, and the
Yeah,
thing is, I've
love it.
played a few games and I love it, but I'm just sat there going, what do I click on now?
Never before have I seen my dreams of a space program so utterly crushed in politics.
You're like, I need to get into space, and everyone's like, shut up.
Look at those buttons.
Oh.
All of those buttons.
Again,
this guy's doing that.
it's
What-
basically
what do they-
Eve, but with worse graphics.
Yeah, and you click your way
It's like
through,
Eve, but
and
before you get off the planet.
you get your bits and bobs.
It's like
and-
Civilization Beyond Earth, where nobody agrees with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's disagreement simulator.
Also, I noticed a worryingly large amount of both typos, graphical errors, and a couple of bugs. So, for example, the tutorial.
I don't know.
The tutorial doesn't actually tutor you in anything. You just
Yeah,
you read some stuff, but it doesn't show you the stuff that you're reading.
It shows you a couple of buttons, what the different colours mean and stuff like that. And eventually, if you start clicking on things after you close the tutorial bits down,
It'll start shouting
Yeah,
at you,
so-
going, "This is what this does!"
Yeah.
But it's still the fact that, I've just pressed a button to quit the tutorial.
Yeah.
Why am I
I mean,
still...
there's quite a lot in the Steam workshop for it.
Yeah,
because
there's
apparently
quite a lot of
socialism's
fixes and
pretty
things.
easy in there.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to turn off voting and turn it into a fascist dictatorship.
yeah, you
Which is a
can't
real
just-
shame.
Yeah, you
One of the
can't
things
just
I found
abolish opposing parties.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a big hole in the
You
gameplay.
can't start using the CIA and everybody else to your advantage, start taking out people. You can't
2
do
words. Martial law.
You
Yeah.
can't do it.
You can't do riots.
Hole
You
in the
can't.
gameplay.
You can't instill the feudal system. You can't. There's a whole bunch of shit you can't do in politics that you really want to try
You
out.
know what I would really like to see?
Yeah.
Not Democracy 3, but Feudalism 1.
Autocracy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a very boring goddamn simulator.
No, no,
It's just
Everyone
it's-
agrees because you will kill them if they die.
No.
Well, you might as
So
well
again,
have-
the
you might as well
balance
have
is
game
your
called
military power
meritocracy.
against that of neighbouring factions. So, for example,
so
if you
basically what you're saying is Age of Empires.
no, I'm saying medieval Total War,
Okay.
but without
But in
the war.
peacetime.
Okay.
Medieval
See,
total
right,
peacetime.
Medieval Total Chill.
See, I hear that, and then I'm just thinking meritocracy, and then the whole simulation is about you passing general knowledge exams, and the higher the score you get, the more able you are to get past elections.
The more gubbins you get.
Yeah.
And of course, our credit rating is dropping with our
Yeah.
GDP in the can.
So he's basically doing it wrong because he's giving in to people.
Yeah. I just didn't give in to
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah.
If you
Well,
go in with a clear set of goals,
Well, my one.
So
But
what
that's
do you
it,
want to
a lot
achieve
of
for the
people,
country?
A lot of people that play Democracy 3 want to see what the world will be like when they legalise drugs. They legalise it, productivity goes down a bit, and then everybody that gets high and overdoses dies, and then productivity goes back to normal.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody gives a shit.
Exactly.
Well, yeah. The way
And
I did
also,
it,
your
I
party
just-
gets a massive spike because it's like,
Yeah.
thanks to whichever party you've chosen,
Yeah.
I can get baked off my nut.
And if you check out our Twitch stream, which was just me and Sam
Yeah.
had a go at Democracy 3
Yeah,
on
the
it.
Polite People's Party of Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, where we legalise everything.
And then
Sam's-
tax
and then
people
apologise.
through the ass for it.
But
and
apologise.
apologised about it because
Sorry.
they're polite.
Sorry about that.
So
Yeah.
put that guy.
So there was Democracy 3. There's been some prop hunt. What else have we done? Eve. Done a lot of Eve.
Robocraft.
Robocraft. I had a lot of Robocraft.
Yeah, didn't you make some kind of weird crab-based thing?
I did. No, I made a dinosaur.
Dino crab.
If you put 2 legs at the back and have all the guns at the front with 2 hover blades, it just hovers around on 2 feet like a dinosaur.
And it never worked for shit.
No,
did
it worked perfectly.
The hell it
That's
did.
pretty
I leveled up twice with it.
Every time I've seen you,
I redesigned
with-
it.
Okay,
Redesigned it,
I
works
haven't
good.
seen the redesign, but the first design of it
I'm
was
not going to
shite.
load it up because, talking about other shit and stuff.
Because ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, but goddamn dinosaurs, And tier 8, you get the blades, so you can just chomp on people. So you run up as a dinosaur and just start smashing your face.
Almost
in
like a
them.
praying mantis.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mm,
That's pretty cool.
tasty. But yeah, Democracy. Yeah, we've been playing some console games with Sam and I'm not.
Another thing I've been playing recently is Far Cry 3. Far Cry 3, good, very good. However, fucking ever-loving fucking tigers.
That's Far Cry.
Jesus! Like,
That's Far Cry 3 though. I think in Far. Oh no, I was saying Far Cry 4. I think
yeah,
that was worse.
my computer simply can't run it. But no, I think it must be either a bug or some of the DLC I've got.
I'm sure it's the DLC.
It must be
wasn't like
because
that when I played
at one point it was 5 tigers chasing me. 5 solitary predators that don't normally like mixing with other tigers, all teaming up and belting after me.
Well, that's why they made a new one called Far Cry 4.
All about the
That's-
Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paul
Yeah.
McCartney has a lot to answer for.
Yeah. Me and Simon played a bit of Planetary Annihilation as well.
Yeah.
which
That's
looks
also on
cool.
Twitch.
Which looks super.
I was
cool.
actually I geared up my entire economy to be able to launch a moon at his planet and blow him up.
And he blew himself up.
And no, I
And
didn't
you
blow him
launched
up.
at the wrong
I did
side
not
of
blow
the
myself
planet.
up. I blew you up, and then you didn't die because it only took out half the planet.
Yeah, the half that I wasn't on, where you had mounted the assault onto my planet via teleportation units, and then the graphics buggered up, and suddenly there's half a planet there, little dots, and although I'm looking at it, I can't see things, and then they're standing on half a massive crater, they're just hovering above it. So yeah, about that.
You landed your moon in the wrong place.
If you're gonna
though.
moon a bitch, you gotta
Moon
do it
them
properly.
right.
Yeah, you gotta moon them right.
If you're going to moon it right.
Give
Yeah.
him a full crack, not half a crack.
Did he go half crack?
He went half crack.
Don't you go waning on me.
I should have waited till the zenith of
You-
the local star, then it would have been the crack of dawn.
You can
Nice.
tell. You can tell when you moon some properly because you see the bat cave,
The scat cave.
the scat cave. Yeah. So basically, that's the games we've been playing.
Guys.
That's the games we've been playing. Games we want to play.
Games we were going
Ooh.
to play, GTA 5. We've just got a PS3 in the house,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Connor's just bought off of our good friend Atken a copy of GTA 5.
Looking forward to playing that. Looking forward to becoming a full-on psychopath on the streets of San Andreas.
We can cap some G's on
Or is it Los Santos?
Los Santos.
Los Santos. San Andreas.
It's the sort of the area.
Yeah.
See, it's been out for almost half a year, and none of us have played it. It's been a year. So
I've played it.
We've
Longer.
played it. We've just not
Longer.
played it
It's
to
in the
any
old house.
any degree. We've played it round
No,
at friends' houses.
Yeah.
just where I used to live, a housemate had it, so I played it quite a lot.
Whereas I'm waiting for it on a PC and refuse to play it or touch a controller that's got GTA 5 linked to it.
If that control pad's ever done GTA 5, it's now diseased and wrong.
My dad's played more GTA 5 than I have.
The only issue
That
that I have
is
with
a-
waiting for the PC release is that I simply cannot afford to upgrade my PC to the point where it will be able to play it.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just going to play it where I can. I'm going to get some
Yeah.
fun. And I'm going to go into that stock market. I'm going to burn it to the ground, buy shares while it's on fire, and then when everything's been put out,
Sell them
when
the fire extinguishers.
Exactly. When the value's gone back up again, I'll be like, remember that fire? Yeah, buy fire extinguishers.
Yeah. Yeah. So GTA 5 is what you're looking forward to.
Yeah.
Also looking forward to a game coming out. Won't necessarily be playing it myself, but I will be enjoying seeing what's coming out with it. It's called The Forest.
The Forest.
I believe it's on
that
the
one that we were
PS4.
talking about with Active.
Yes. Basically, it's going to be this kind of weird, almost Minecraft-esque open world sim, like a true sandbox game with a really interesting AI mechanic with some of the mobs that are in the game. So if you start hunting them, they will either view you as a predator and run away from you, or
Just gonna put that out there.
Wow,
Forest of Butts.
that's a thing right there.
Or they will, if there are enough of them, attack you en masse. However,
Oh, fuck, that is. Go on.
but no, it's going to be really interesting because it's going to be an essentially almost like the next gen Minecraft. So
See, I don't know, because they brought out a whole bunch. I mean, a lot of people have had a go at that kind of survival game in the wild. The zombies come, the hordes come, whatever the fuck come.
yeah.
And you can't not have a game in the wild without an AI to come after you, because just open world, just player versus player, just always resorts to running up and killing noobs.
Yes, but it doesn't necessarily, like with the AI in this particular game, it won't necessarily come and attack you. For example, it's all down to how the player chooses to play it. So a playthrough that I've seen was a guy was just sat next to a campfire and he heard a rustle in the bushes behind him, looked around, and there were just two of the supposed enemies just stood there just watching him. And then they left and he never saw them again.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be quite an interesting game to play. I'm looking forward to playing that, looking forward to giving it a go, maybe, if I get lucky.
Yeah. Simon, you got any games you're looking forward to other than Elite?
Well, yeah, there is Elite. I don't know really, because in our house, with having a 10-year-old boy, I mean, he's just totally about Nintendo DS and all this kind of stuff.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
Scribble Notes?
No, so the one he
Should
wants to
be.
play at the moment, which I haven't yet deigned to allow him to install, is Kerbal Space Program.
Ooh.
Why have you not let him install that yet?
Because he basically, his way of playing Minecraft is to watch Minecraft videos on YouTube and never play the game.
So you think it'll just be the same with Space Program?
Yeah.
However,
It takes a lot of effort.
a
to do
really, really interesting series of videos on YouTube for the Kerbal Space Program is Scott Manley.
Okay.
He's, I believe, an astrophysicist. Don't quote me on that. But
But he knows his space.
he knows his Kerbal Space Program, and he gives you a series of add-ons and things that you would really do better off installing.
Who's
That
this?
make it Scott Manley.
Go on.
And basically, he gives you a list of mods that make it more realistic. So
I don't know which one fuck he's gone.
the bald fella.
Him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Hello, Scott.
Hello. Nice. But yeah, he's basically doing a playthrough of the Kerbal Space Program game, but and he explains a lot of the astrophysics behind space flight and things like that. And it's just a really, like, I've learned, for God's sake, I learned what a periapsis and an apoapsis is from watching these videos. I had no idea
I
what
have
they
no
were.
idea what those things are. They're probably too much to explain. right
Yeah,
now.
I'm not going to explain them here, but they are like he will just build ridiculous spacecraft that shouldn't be able to fly as far as they can, but because he's worked the physics out, he can actually do it. So it's a really, really good YouTube series to watch. Yeah, I would heartily recommend that, man. If you are interested in taking a look at Kerbal Space Program. Scott Manley, ladies and gentlemen. What a man.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you should totally. Man, that's a good game for a growing lad to play.
It's not, because it's fucking slow as dicks. Requires
You're
effort.
slow as dicks.
The interface of getting things together in the actual game, actually building the rockets, is slow and painful.
So you're saying that a game that teaches you and rewards you for,
I'm not
lear-
saying-
for,
I'm
lear-
saying
no, no, no,
science.
for learning about science is better than, say, Spyro the Dragon?
It's a fantastic game. The GUI is terrible for 10-year-olds.
And that's why you should learn about the game before you play it.
By watching videos, finding
On
games,
the
playing games.
YouTubes.
Back to Simon's original point. So what else?
Fair point.
What else you been
Well,
egging for?
I bought the DLC for Mario Kart and I did it a special deal. So the latest version of DLC should be out in the next few months. Because Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8.
It is. I've been playing Mario
Bloody
Kart.
hell.
I've been playing Mario Kart on every single format apart from the 3DS because I don't own one right since year dot. And
Isn't that the one with the angry faces on it?
yeah.
Oh, God.
So cannot wait to play a bit more Mario Kart.
See, I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't really research what it is.
God bless you.
You've done it.
4 more times and you're a witch. I'm Morgan Freeman. You see this
Morgan Freeman cat. No, I'm
Don't
not
even
No,
fuck
I'm
around.
not
Wasn't
a
you?
joke.
No. Anyway, what else are we looking? Should we have a quick look through Steam, see what they've got up on their.
I received
I cleared out my wish
a
list a little while ago because
See,
it was
look,
filled
there's
full
the
of shit.
HD edition of Age of Empires.
2, not 3.
As you see, the date at the minute is the 28th. This is
Also, that
£3
was
at
was
point.
truly a seismic fart there.
I might actually have to buy that right now.
What, Age of Empires 2 HD?
Yeah.
Well, there's
All about the Teutonic Knights, man.
There's Dishonored, which doesn't look too bad.
I've
but
played Dishonored. It's one of the only games that I've ever played that has actually judged me for playing the game. So
Was it all like you're an evil bitch?
you play as a character who has had his honor massively kind of brought into question. You are accused of betraying the people that you were told to protect.
Yeah.
However,
It's a setup, though, isn't it?
yeah, it's a setup. So the thing that annoys me is if I were in that situation, if I had the tools available to the hero, and if I were in the mindset of the hero, the protagonist of the game, I would kill. I would just be like, right, okay, yep, no, I'm going to kill people until everything is going to be fine again. The thing that annoys me is, if you complete the game and you've killed lots of people, it says, and they've ascended the throne on a mountain of corpses. And it's judging me. It's saying, yes, you killed lots of people in this game. Don't you feel bad? No, I don't
No.
feel bad. No, I have no guilt at all.
Well, that put that straight.
Yeah.
Keep
Bloody
scrolling-
annoying.
Keep scrolling down.
Keep scrolling down. What we got?
Yeah, keep going. Because it's like one of those auto filling in UIs.
Deal's ending soon.
Blood Bowl.
Keep scrolling. There you go.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Blood Bowl's amazing.
Falls totally into the.
Yeah, I've played it
Yeah.
before.
I played the non-Steam version of Blood Bowl, and
Been sitting all the time, Dwight.
tried to play it with
back.
Gil, and we couldn't connect. We just could not connect. So maybe the Steam version's better. But
Could be. Like with a bit more kind of better hosting service or something.
See, I've had Battlefield 3 for a while and I've not played it.
Have you
I
not?
played it a while.
You've been playing some Armour 3 though, haven't you?
A little bit. I mean, to be honest with you, I liked Armour 3.
Oh, that's
Sorry, I
super
liked
fun.
Armour. The original Armour multiplayer was fantastic.
Mm.
Operation Arrowhead was excellent.
And obviously it spawned DayZ,
Yeah,
which...
Is also
I could give or
fun.
take, to be honest with you. That's not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Armour 3 just built on it. The only problem was within the first 10 minutes, I instantly found a lot of flaws with how the engine was used in game. And I'm like, okay, this is terrible, this has ruined the experience for me. And it was an excellent game. It's massive, there's lots to do, you can customise the multiplayer fantastically. But as soon as you see these these proper engine errors, the full I mean, driving on into a barrier, if it's permanently stuck there, fine, you should hit it. You don't glitch halfway through, then because it's halfway through something, shake about and then fire off into the air like a missile. And then, or turn upside down, then you blow up underneath it, and because it's been turned upside down, it just won't move anymore. And things like that, just minor things.
What was the name of that checkpoint?
Oh, Checkpoint Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
Me and Dwight fucking about an armour one night.
There's no proof this ever happened anymore because
There
those
is-
videos never got saved.
Yeah, no.
Off of Twitch.
No, they didn't,
Yeah.
did they? But yeah, we went and blockaded a road and took it in shifts, ambushing people that turned up.
Yeah, we just cordoned off a tiny junction. They could pull up to us, get flashed by a bunch of cars we stolen.
Didn't you at one point put a marker on the map saying free candy?
And people
And
turned up.
people-
An actual sniper with everything. I mean, he looked like he'd been going for hours, just pulled up, looked up, because I left some gas canisters in front of the blockade. So people were like, what's this? Where else is it? And bam, right in the back of the head. He's dead. I've got all this shit. I'm going to take a run around, come back.
But yeah, he
Yeah.
turned up because he was promised free candy.
Yeah.
And then he
did not
died.
get his free candy.
He found a van with an open side. What are you looking at?
The forest.
The forest. £9.35. Don't even fucking think that. Oh, it's on sale from £10.99.
Is that the same game that we were just talking
I think it
about?
was, yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
The one that we were being told about earlier.
Yeah.
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 Let's have a...
So it must be a port to the PS3.
I'll tell you what, I'll click it instead of opening it up in a new window.
What a good plan.
And not have it played because, you know, also play video. Yeah, no, have enough in it. I see what you mean, but as I said, I'm not. There was a glitch as well. I think I remember watching one of the Yogscast things, and that bird just flew around your head and flew back on your hand, and he did that forever.
So you've just constantly got a bird
He constantly
orbiting
got a
your
bird,
head.
and he tweets as well, and you can't mute the fucking bird and all that sort of shit.
You got to watch some videos with that to do with that.
We can't because
No. I mean later.
Okay.
Later.
blood brawl.
Fight
Blood Bowl.
football.
Everyone knows Blood Bowl's good.
Yeah, Chaos Edition. Videos are never going to play apparently.
However, the Blood Bowl PC edition, I've played it before and it is really, really good. It's just a really satisfying multiplayer game. Even if you've never played Blood Bowl before, it's like really intuitive. You can pick it up in a matter of minutes. And yeah, always play Chaos purely because Minotaurs. Bitch.
See,
Boosa.
I always play halflings.
Ogres.
Halflings. The number of times I've won as halflings is hilarious.
Tomb Raiders for 99 pence.
To be fair, figuring out Tomb Raider puzzles is your secret mutant power, Dwight.
Ooh, Max Payne 2.
I've seen you
The Fall of
what
Man.
I've watched you.
Farming Simulator.
15.
£20 on sale from £24. I didn't
Come
even
on,
realise people
but-
brought the first one as a joke.
It must be Germans.
But the whole thing that I posted on the Game Sandwich Facebook thing was about the fact that Cytec, the guys who make the joysticks, have released tractor controllers. The market for Farming Simulator and its cousins has grown to the point where
How is this a thing?
proper joystick manufacturers are now producing tractor controllers to stick to your desk.
You know what it is? It's the PopCap effect. People buy a game as a novelty, like Peggle.
Peggle wasn't actually that unfun. Peggle was pretty fun actually.
But people buy it as a novelty and go, yeah, I'm only going to play this for the next 5 minutes. And then they end up playing it for about 3 weeks. They know more about farming than your average agriculture degree student. And then, they're just kind of like, what do I do now? Fuck it, I'll just buy the next farming sim because it's out in 6 months.
Well,
So in that time, I can get such a high crop yield.
Farming subsidy.
I don't know,
There
you're
needs to
making
be
it sound fun now.
I'm putting a challenge out to the internet in general. More MLG farming videos, please.
I don't know. I think
2
MLG's
grain for me.
I think MLG's had its game.
You see
2
when-
grain 5 me.
So when I put the link up to
I've got this up on the screen.
the
but
track,
I'm gonna let it go on.
the tractor shit going down, I did put a video up on that Russian dude going through the combine harvester. Did anyone see
Yeah,
Oh
that?
yeah,
yeah.
there's a bale of hay.
No, I
Yeah.
don't see that.
Yeah,
I-
he jumps in the back and just comes out and he's surrounded. He's been packed into a bale of hay.
I'm
That
he
sounds
runs around
right.
the
fairly
field.
sure. Yeah.
It's pretty amusing.
Red faction.
Red faction.
Love me some Red Faction.
You see right here on the map, right in the back there's a wall, and you blow your way through the wall and pop out below, and just start killing bitches. That's what it's about. And you just see a tiny little death hole, and just
A murder hole, some might
yeah.
say.
And they failed at Red Faction 2. They failed.
Yeah,
At,
Red Faction 2 wasn't really much good. Also, I felt the fucking railgun in Red Faction 1 just sort of ruined the point of Red Faction.
yeah. Well, no, because
it's
you
all
can
about
hide
blowing-
in the terrain.
It's all about
So why
blowing
not have
through
a
the
gun that
terrain.
can see through a terrain? I think you should have had a maximum distance.
Yeah, instead of just being like, I just shoot through everything.
Yeah,
And
or-
I just kill you instantly.
Or a maximum amount of wall it can pass through. Or something
Yeah.
like that. That would have been perfect. But
Or even
yeah.
just use it as a digging tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the railgun didn't dig. It just
Went through.
Yeah.
went through walls.
Right, Fallout New Vegas. It's £5.9 at the minute. I
was
love
good, that was
Fallout
good.
3.
I've played Fallout New Vegas to death. It is so good.
I actually
so
preferred
good.
3.
I preferred New Vegas purely because I'm not one for dicking about in a tunnel somewhere. If I
So
wanted,
the metro system pissed me off.
I'm sorry. If I wanted to fanny about in a sewer, I would go and open a manhole cover on my street. If I wanted to go and dick about in a desert, I would go on Fallout New Vegas. Purely because sniping they've got it so right. They've got the distance perfect. If you're over a certain distance, sniper accuracy drops off massively, and you have to compensate for wind. You have to compensate for bullets slowing down. It's just amazing. Like, I cannot get enough of Fallout New Vegas, and I'm probably going to end up playing some of Fallout New Vegas just from talking about it after we've done this podcast.
Well,
because
you wanted to go download something. I can't remember what it was you wanted. It was £2.9.
Age of Empires.
That's the one.
Yeah, but Fallout New Vegas, heartily recommended. It's just such a nice. It's such a nice holiday from reality. Because you can just go and fanny about in the desert for a week, and yeah, there's giant wasps that want to stab you in the teeth.
Oh,
and
fuck them.
Yeah, Cazadors. Fuck those
Oh,
guys.
seriously, super
Game
fuck
Dev
them.
Yeah,
Tycoon.
just
I was
popular.
playing that earlier today.
I mean, it's been out for ages now.
It's been out for ages now, but it was in the Steam sale, so I thought, sod it, why not? Really enjoyed it. I've basically just been creating knockoffs of games that I played as a child, like Metroid and Dungeon Creeper.
So I just picked up Plague Inc. Evolved. I haven't had a chance to play through it yet because my girlfriend's lad insists that we keep playing Pandemic, the board game. But
Is that any good?
Plague
What
Inc.
that?
is amazing.
The board game, the Pandemic board
Pandemic,
game.
the board game is brilliant. So yeah, most of my time's been spent this last 3 or 4 weeks playing board games, not computer games. So
Can't argue with that.
Yeah,
Nothing
So-
finer.
quite a lot of X-Wing.
That's good.
Pandemic, which is quite nice because for those who don't know anything about Pandemic, you play cooperatively. So
Oh, okay.
you get given a random roll on the board, and then you've got 4 diseases to eliminate, and so many turns to be able to do it. And it's down to how well you guys can work together to come up with a strategy to make that happen. And for Christmas, the Christmas family card game was Pandemic Contagion, where you play the reverse role and you're actually trying to wipe out humanity.
Similar to...
Plague. It's plaguing. Of the two, I would say Pandemic is slightly better than Pandemic Contagion. Although we discovered there's another Pandemic expansion called On the Brink, where you get to one of you can play a bioterrorist,
That sounds fun.
and you get to basically be the dick who tries to wipe everyone out, and everyone else is trying to
See,
stop you.
I've been playing Plague Incorporated.
On the phone.
Yeah, on my
'cause I've
on
got
my
it
iPad.
on the phone.
Yeah, and it's just
It was fun.
it's satisfying.
Mm.
Seeing a disease that you've created, oddly satisfying.
Maybe
Wipe
just
out the entire
Picking
planet.
the right attributes to make sure it gets into those countries before they shut their borders down.
Oh, you don't even do that. You just go the sneaky route.
Switzerland.
No. You make
Maximum
sure you make
contagion.
No. You start off in Madagascar. Always start in Madagascar. Because whenever someone in Brazil starts coughing, Madagascar just shuts the
Also,
fuck down.
Greenland. Greenland are all like, oh no, somebody sneezed somewhere.
Japan. It's a bit of a slow start, but you do all the contagion first and none of the symptoms because
Yeah,
then it doesn't get picked
get
up.
rid of the symptoms.
As soon as it's in Switzerland, because Switzerland closes its fucking borders. I mean, it's got boats basically. It's only in intake.
I just wait until.
Switzerland-
I generally just wait
Dude,
until.
Switzerland's a landlocked country.
I
No,
generally just wait until
Greenland.
everyone's infected.
Greenland.
Yeah.
Wait until everyone's infected. Wait until the entire map is red, and then all of a sudden you devolve all of the contagions and just bump it straight up to total organ failure, and you got yourself a fun old time.
And I send them crazy because when they're crazy, they can't find a cure because they're too busy having ticks at the
Yeah,
station.
no. Total organ failure, comas, insanity, and paranoia.
Yeah.
So the people who are still awake are going crazy, and the people who aren't, they can't research a cure.
Right, I'm not a big fan of these, and I've
Strong
I was
bad.
actually playing something.
bad.
You guys,
I've not seen this.
watch about this,
Danish.
But yes, strong bads.
Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people.
Crapsicles! One day you'll get your baby turn. For babies who have a turn. Okay, shut up.
This looks terrible.
Yeah, it does. So the other board games I've been playing, Axis versus Allies, which sounds like a fairly dull World War II game until you realise it's sold 2.5 million copies worldwide. So me and a friend Gil, we were trying it out
What's it
yesterday. Axis versus Allies board game, and yeah, it's quite funny on the box. It says between 2 and 5 hours to play. It's like the only way you could play it in 2 hours if you were Rain Man on the rules. But it is pretty cool. You get this massive board to cover the world, and you put all units down and stuff. And we're going to make those little pushing sticks that you see in World War II films, because you are literally pushing plastic units all over the place.
Excellent.
It's really good fun, but it's a slow burner. It really is. You need to start in the morning and put the slow cooker on for tea time, definitely. But it's completely worth it.
Well, we're looking at about the 53-minute mark, so
Final
Anyone
thing.
wrap up?
Final thing. Right. Adventure Time. Adventure
Can't
Time.
get around.
Adventure Time have released their own version of Magic the Gathering
Yes,
called
Card
Wars.
Wars.
Oh, from that episode!
Yep,
Yeah.
that's a real
oh,
thing
you're
now.
gonna flump the pig.
Fluke
Yeah.
the pig, always fluke the pig.
And I've played it.
How is it?
Awesome.
Where did you play this then?
I bought it for Gil for Christmas.
Ah,
Oh, since he suddenly got into Adventure Time,
that's
basically.
Major
Yeah.
Wars. Why am I looking at Major Wars?
Yeah, so you can buy Card Wars for Adventure Time, and you can buy the boosters as well. It's complete CCG, and
Do we need this, guys?
I
it's
think we do.
really cool. It's
Well, as
really,
I said, they
really
want to
cool.
record some more board games and other bits and bobs like that.
I
So.
think maybe we need Card Wars.
It's totally worth playing. It's an absolute laugh. Me and Gil enjoyed it, and Caleb played it as well. He really loved it. So,
All about the corn nights.
in the core box set, you get 2 decks, and
Are they the decks from the episode, or?
I'm not sure. However, you need to watch out for the Vanilla Angel and the Chocolate Angel. They are pretty mean. So yeah,
So,
Card Wars, definitely.
wrapping up, a lot of games coming out that we're really looking forward to. A lot of games that have been out for a while that we're looking forward to playing finally.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Also, word to the new microphone.
yeah.
And also, if I walk out and do a mic drop, Would you murder me?
He would.
I thought so.
Just do it. Just pretend.
We can just pretend.
That sounds awful.
If I go up to it and rub my crotch on it, will you also kill
That
me?
will also sound awful.
And feel awful, probably, for the mic.
Yeah.
It will
Like,
feel
Father, you could have helped me, but why?
bad. Why you let this happen?
It sounds a bit like Hal from Space 2001.
I think we need to draw a little smiley face on your thing. You need to be
no,
a guy.
it needs a Bender Ariel at the top.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Needs like little arms and legs and a
But
little
anyway,
face.
anyway. To wrap up, this has been a Game Sandwich podcast.
It has.
Episode 3.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more of our cool
that
stuff.
whole thing, sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. Tell your friends.
I think in the bottom right hand corner there is the Game Sandwich logo. Well, links to where you can get our shit. And check us out on Twitch every now and then because I'm sure we're going to post some more bits.
Yeah, we do
They stay for
shit.
about 30 days on the accounts.
Yeah, we do shit every now and again on Twitch. It's usually sort of cool.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
We hope.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it isn't, deal with it.
Yeah. And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Ooh, one final note.
Finally.
Episode 2 of Rasslecast will be
Oh
coming.
yes. Will be coming in the very near future. Not exactly sure when. We're having some technical issues
Will
with
it
that.
be in the evening so I can attend?
Might
So,
be.
Michelle, we can make it so. Make it so.
Like I said, technical issues. It'll be with you in the near future, though.
Mr. Tables, Ladders and Chairs match, but
Yeah, we're
we-
not going to fuck around with that
Yeah.
pay-per-view. It looks not that fantastic anyway. I haven't actually watched it. But we'll be doing some talking shit about wrestling, and then maybe it'll even be the next pay-per-view. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll just talk some shit about wrestling.
But yeah.
Anyway.
So thanks for listening, and we will see you soon.
Peace out.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually volunteer
drop.
for this. It was unbelievably painful.